All right, so there are a lot of words in the English language that we're not supposed to say.
Constipated.
Bart, say all of them. Go.
Constipated.
Yep.
Giraffe.
Flabbergasted.
Arugula. Flabbergasted is one of them.
Kirkland.
I feel comfortable you
Kirkland.
saying just arugula by itself, but continue. What else?
Tomfoolery.
Tomfoolery, can't say that. And osmosis, you're not about to.
You say reverse osmosis, forget about it.
And the sperminator.
Yes, but
In that accent.
that one's up for debate.
Sperminator.
That one's up for debate. So
Oh shit. Okay. Well, it seems we all know what words we're not supposed to say in public, and it seems like every year it's a growing list of words that you're not supposed to say, and obviously it can be inflammatory, it can be hurtful. Some of these words that I'm
Put some ice on it.
Yeah, they need to do some cold challenges.
Oh yeah, cold.
You chick. I'll put some ice on it.
Cool them down. That's a real chill pill right there. Give them a cold shower.
But yeah, so some words now that are being added to this list are the words insane, psycho,
Whoa.
lame, moronic, and crazy.
you can't say lame,
For real?
Lame?
They don't like Gnarls Barkley?
dude. That's fucking bullshit. You can't say
Make
lame.
me crazy.
Have you actually hered the lyrics of that song? I heard
Yeah.
like a slowed down version of that
Yeah.
song, and it's actually quite beautiful.
I remember when I lost my mind.
Is there any like context to it?
So the context of this, it's under the term ableism. Have y'all heard of that?
Oh, because I know lame refers to somebody who can't walk.
Handicapped. Yeah.
Well, they should call them pirates.
I didn't even know that.
Much better. That's a better alternative.
Pirate, you know?
That can't walk?
Yeah, or like they don't have use of their legs. I remember like in 4th grade, they're like, all right, here, read this story. It was called The Lame Prince, and everybody laughed. And the teacher was like, no, lame stands for somebody who like can't walk.
Oh, I see.
So it's a prince that can't walk?
Yeah, I don't remember the story.
That makes me feel bad for how I called everybody lame.
That is wild. That's safe.
That's wild.
Because you can't say, that's crazy.
Can you say wild still?
Can we?
Wild might fall under another cat. I don't know. I don't know. So ableism, as defined by a disability activist, is a system of oppression that favors able-bodiedness at any cost, frequently at the expense of people with disabilities.
As a representative of the crazy community, though, I stand for my usage of the word crazy when referring to something that is outrageous, out of this world, out of the box, and something that's really, really extraordinary. And I use it as a positive thing. So it's crazy.
That's a good. I think that's a good defense for that. So we'll keep it.
Tell me the terms again.
Crazy,
Lame, crazy.
Psycho.
Couple of them. Yeah. Insane, psycho, lame, moronic, and crazy.
Okay, cool. So
Like,
they won't take cocksucker from us.
Yeah, that's our words.
Ours, bitch.
What about jive turkey?
Sex workers are gonna get upset.
Oh, I
That's
guess.
their word. Cocksucker.
Oh, I don't do it, so I don't work.
Who claims cocksucker? Cocksuckers. Oh, I see.
Sex workers.
I like saying cocksuckers.
You're being a real cocksucker right now.
So if you have to change the title of Crazy Rich Asians, it'd be like Cuckoo Rich Asians?
Oh, true. That movie is not. It's spreading ableism.
Yeah.
You see anymore.
You can't say cuckoo either?
You gotta say,
No.
maybe it's just gotta be literal.
Ridiculous.
No, you can't say ridiculous.
Wait, yeah, you can.
Can you?
It's ridiculous to say ridiculous.
I think you can say
Yeah,
ridiculous.
you can.
I don't know.
For now.
Yeah, I think you can. Yeah.
The
this
ridiculous
is
clown
fucking-
posse.
You're not gonna take them serious.
This is scary.
it's just
But this is based off.
Wait,
You
what?
can't say bonkers.
Bonkers and crazy refer to people that are mentally ill.
Can you say wacko?
Probably not.
I don't think so. I
That's
think that
not
would
in
definitely
there.
fall into ableism.
What about like my week was so hectic that I am just crippled by this amount of work.
That's another word that's in here. You can't say crippled.
Wait, is this one guy's thoughts?
This is actually a couple different professors.
How many of them?
I didn't count the number.
If Professor X
definitely
is not a part of this,
I don't believe
If
it.
there's any professor that could say it, it would be Professor.
He should be the leader of disabilities.
That is insane.
The simple fact that it's not a real person.
Wait, what?
Oh.
You mean? How dare
Are
you?
you kidding me? You're gonna pull this on
First
us
off-
right now? Are you serious?
I literally grew up watching him. Like,
How can you say that to a gunshot victim?
You were watching documentaries of Professor X?
yeah.
No.
Let's bring him out, guys. Professor X, come on out. And he just rolls out.
He's like, no, I'm taking a shit right now.
She's like, hold on.
But yeah, back to crippled. Yeah, they're saying you shouldn't use the word crippled because people that can't walk might take offense to that. And alternatives to that would be frozen by, stopped by, completely stuck.
But what about people that are stuck? People have been stuck in quicksand.
Yeah, what about all the stepsisters that are stuck under the bed?
What are you doing, step bro?
Yeah. All the stepsisters that are stuck in a laundry machine. Like, what are we doing?
Can we talk about that?
They're not gonna be cool with this.
Can we talk about that? Why is that a porn genre of like people getting stuck in things?
Not until you said washing machine did I get it was a porn genre.
And then like
Oh, damn, I
getting,
think I've been out of the porn game for a while. I didn't know that was even a genre.
I didn't know what that was until people would put it like memes about it, and I was like, oh, is this a thing? So I guess they get stuck in a.
I mean, stepmoms
We talked
and
about it here, that's the only reason why I know.
stepsisters and just people get stuck.
When you said under a bunk bed, I thought of stepbrothers, and I was like, but he said sisters. I'm confused.
They just get stuck, and then I don't think they would like us using that word, you know?
Yeah.
I feel kind of stuck. Well, what about them?
What other alternatives can we use?
So instead of saying the word crazy or bonkers, you can say wild, confusing,
I don't like the wild.
unpredictable, impulsive, reckless, fearless.
Ridiculous?
I don't like that impulsive one either.
Why
Ridiculous.
is impulsive okay?
Well, yeah, what if I'm impulsive? Yeah, it's true. I don't know. Lives on the edge, thrill seeker, risk taker, and out of control.
I take offense to thrill seeker.
Yeah, because that's what you are.
That is what I am.
Yeah. And she's not abnormal. She's
I'm
just
totally
a thrill seeker.
No, you know
Thrill
what?
skeeter.
I mean, we're all cracking jokes and stuff, but if it really hurts people, like if it's really like offensive, then yeah, I mean, let's
What-
just stop saying.
It's
these
just
things.
the alternative doesn't make sense, right? So one of them is if you can't say crazy, but you can say impulsive. There are impulsive people in the world.
Yeah.
So you're still doing the same thing. You're referencing a trait, a personality trait or something that can be harmful or hurtful towards someone.
That's true.
Yeah, that's true. Because then, yeah, exactly. Everyone can take
Anything.
personal identity to these terms and then find offense.
Basketball. Why'd you say basketball?
If the shoe fits, you know? Yeah. It's like you do this with comedy, right? We were talking about this the other day, and we were just talking about how, like, if somebody has a joke about a family member dying of cancer or something, when a comedian says it on stage, they're not talking about you in particular.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? If you had a family member that died of cancer, you know what I mean? It's like, I don't know. It's a slippery
Fuck
slope.
you sitting in A7.
Yeah, you motherfucker right there. I'm talking to you and your grandparent.
Yeah, because you know, like now we don't say the F word and then we don't say the R word because now we know it's been like widely common knowledge that it is a very, very offensive, very hurtful to people in those groups. So
Isn't it funny how it shifted? Where like people would go to jail for saying fuck or whatever on stage, and now everyone just says fuck all day.
Yeah.
But then all the words that they did say openly back then, like racial slurs or whatever, even on TV or whatever, they didn't go to jail for. But now it's a hate crime. So it's like
Sure, you get canceled.
words and meanings. I think they change over time. What is offensive? What's hurtful? It just keeps changing. So who knows? 20 years from now,
What it's gonna be.
that's cool is gonna hurt.
Yeah, that's why for me, I think like I would prefer all words are okay, and what you're really listening to is the person's intent and story and context and all that. Because like if you've been in any sports locker room or just sports talk, you're saying probably the most craziest shit to each other. Like if me and Nick are training, we're probably saying crazy shit to each other. And if you transcribed it on paper, it's gonna look crazy as fuck. But we know that we have a certain camaraderie and fraternity and like a certain relationship, So it's like to me, it's all about. I think intent is more important than isolating one word like crazy. It's like, well, what is he really trying to say?
how about in the moments of when the intent is to be hurtful?
Then it's under. We already have laws for that. For
Freedom of
example,
speech.
No, I mean there's laws against harassment. Threats.
Yeah.
And things like if you use anything, and it could be harmful words, and it's assault, not verbal. What do you call it? like intimidation, things like that, there's already definitions for these types of forms of aggression that you can go to jail for or get in trouble for.
Yeah, for me, it's like if their intent is bad, you punish the intent. Still don't punish the words. Really.
Because then that's like infringing on freedom of speech kind of stuff.
Well, just like we need
It's a slippery slope.
So like as we get more intelligent, we need to have more ways of expressing ourselves. And so if we start taking away the different colors of your like paint bucket or whatever, and you can only paint with just blue or yellow, you're gonna be limited in the way that you can express things.
It's like censoring emojis.
Yeah.
Because like once you like put certain emojis together, then it's offensive or whatever. Like,
Yeah, so for me, I'm like, have as many colors, as many crayons as possible so people can express themselves fully, but then you have to understand where the intent is coming from. And that's personally what I would like more.
Like this article, they're saying the term blind spot can perpetuate false ideas about what living and working with a disability is like. But when I'm driving a car and I'm saying, "Hey, can you check my blind spot?" Am I talking?
What else are you supposed to say?
Am I talking about like a blind person? No. It's in the context of me driving my car, and if I don't check my
It's a
blind
spot
spot,
that you can't see.
I'm gonna hit
But
another
can't you
fucking
say you
car.
can't see because people that are blind can't see. So it's like it is.
So to me, it's more important. It's like if I'm his passenger, I'm like, is Nick trying to make fun of someone right now, or he's telling me to ensure the safety
you're
of
the
the car?
blind man that he's asking to check the blind spot, then there's issue.
Well, no, bro, it's still not, if I'm the blind person, it's still up to me to hear the intent of where it's coming from. What happened?
That's ironic. Asking a blind person to check the blind
I'm gonna
spot.
check the blind
I don't know.
spot.
I was listening to the.
If I did that, hey.
In the back seat, and you're like, "Can you check the blind spot?" And he's like, "I can't see you, stupid asshole."
Yeah, if I did that as a joke, I'm the asshole. Yeah.
Dude, I took the joke. I'm the asshole.
Blind Bart, check my blind spot? Yeah, cancel me, dude.
Right? Fucking dickwad.
Yeah, I think that this is. I understand, like the emotions that can go behind, especially if you're a disabled person. I can understand why, certain emotions, negative emotions would come from the word crazy or crippled. But then, yeah, like slippery slope is like the fact that it's a slippery slope. Like for example, one of the directors at this university who has a disability is in a wheelchair. He takes offense to the fact that people, when they go out for lunch, they're like, "Let's walk over to Quiznos. Let's walk over to Burger King." He's like, "I don't like the phrase, 'let's all walk over.'"
I think what we can do is, as a society, try to nudge people to act a certain way, right? But when it comes to legality, like making it a law that you can't say certain
regulate
things,
this.
and then you punish them, you get jail time or whatever it is, or you get a fine for saying things, I think legally it's fucked up. But socially, we can get together and be like, you know what? I don't think we should communicate this way and use these words. But then, to me, they're two separate things.
Yeah.
Like you can only ask someone to not use that word, but then now when you bring force and control and government into the picture, then we remove actual freedom of speech.
Yeah.
So I think there's one way to deal with it where it's like, hey man, you don't want to say stuff like, "Hey, can you're like a chink in the armor," or some shit, and then the Chinese guy be like, "What the fuck, dude? Like, are you talking about Chinese people, right?" And you could have a conversation and be like, "Oh, maybe I shouldn't use that because it could be confused as like I'm talking about chinks or whatever, right?" And then, or like, I don't know, you evolve from using certain terms.
Yeah.
And then as a society, we can do that, but then making it a law, that's kind of weird.
But it's also like, these are professors saying this, right? I have a really hard time believing that if a friend who happens to be in a wheelchair heard me say the phrase, "Hey guys, let's walk over here," do you think they would really be like, "Yo, dude, what the fuck are you saying?"
Like a true homie.
Yeah, like, do you think he would take that to offense? I have a really hard time thinking that
I also agree that taking that offense that drastically is a little excessive because if it really does hurt to that extent, then there's just a simple conversation and being like, or you could even joke about it, like, "Well, I guess I won't see you there because I can't walk over there," or whatever it is. But like, there could be just like multiple conversations with each individual or whatever that is using the terminology, and then with the individuals getting personally affected by it.
We should all ask people if they're okay with it or not, and figure out the rules within the family and the group.
Yeah.
Not like make it this whole.
No.
Everyone has to be one way.
Nothing is universal, right? Like very few things are universal.
Not even a universal remote's universal.
Exactly, and they all don't work.
Yeah, so I don't know. This is quite up for debate, I guess. Let us know in the comments what you guys think about ableism.